Everyone, I am Stinky Ink, and today we are back with another video. So today, we're gonna be telling some childhood stories without revealing personal information, because that's what I'm about, my fam. So some of you viewers, aka my friends IRL, probably know most of these stories and are gonna be like, he's telling this again. But yeah, I am. You got a problem with that? By the way, I'm gonna send that in for longest groan, like Guinness World Record. Let's go. Send me there. Send me go. What? So anyway, I guess we will begin with the first story, the first tale. Also, this is kind of a subplot to this video is things I hate. Some of these things I don't hate because of these incidents, but we'll get there. So anyway, one thing I hate is sports. Sports are like they're not interesting. They're not. I mean, okay, I'm not gonna say anything that's gonna make people mad. I probably already have though. But here is my experience with sports. So twas a young boy. Twas a young boy of about like 7. I don't know. And I was at this like gym thing, and I don't want to like say too much, so some of these aren't gonna be great without context, but like I'll try and let you understand. So I was at this like, okay, let's just say I was playing a game of soccer. I was a young boy, and I was playing a game of soccer. Now I've never been athletic. I mean, I make a constant stream of YouTube videos. How can I be athletic? Like, if you're athletic, don't just make YouTube videos. Like, go outside, do whatever. Just leave the YouTubing for us, the inside ones. Anyway, back to the story. So I was playing soccer with all the little young kids, and our like coach. Oh, actually, no. I need to bring up like it's a multimedia. Or no, no, it's not. It's not a multimedia presentation. I didn't plan this out very well, so yeah, we'll be right back. All right. I'm now prepared. So where was I? Ah, yes, I was playing soccer. It was the glory of sports. I was but a young boy, so sports were okay. But anyway, so I was playing soccer. So we had like, it was just a bunch of like 7-year-old kids, and so I was just running along with them. I was like, I'll get the ball, I'll do what you want. But our like coach guy, he was like 19, and like, I don't know, it was a long time ago, and I was a small child, but he was probably like 6 foot, I want to say. So somehow I have no clue how this happened. Somehow the ball got into his possession. I was like mind blown. How can a 19-year-old guy like somehow like mind-blowingly get the ball from like a bunch of like raving little 7-year-olds? I have no clue. But anyway, I was like mid-court, and I think that's what you call it. I don't know. Don't sue me. And I was running towards it, but then he kicks it, and yeah, it flies, and it flies, and it's coming, and it's coming, and I died. Okay, so that's not exactly true. I did not die. Calm down. I can hear you. I did not die. So, 19 years, just a bit of a recap. I know you don't need a recap, but I'm gonna give you a recap. So, 7-year-old child, me, that is me, right in the court, just chilling there, or not chilling, running towards him. The 19-year-old guy kicks the ball, and he's like an athlete. He's like teaching kids how to be athletic, so he's obviously athletic. And slam, the ball flies into my face, and I get sent, I don't know, I'm not gonna do the math, but I'm just gonna say 5 to 7 feet. I'm gonna say I flew 5 to 7 feet. So I landed on the gym floor, and I was kind of like a little nerdy kid. So all the kids run over, they're like, "Oh, are you okay?" Of course the guy's like, "Are you okay?" And like he was a nice guy. Like he wasn't like one of those like mean coaches like, "Walk it off, kid." So he comes over and he helps me up and stuff. And they're like, he's crying. I'm like, "No, I'm not crying. It's the tear duct's response to pain." That's my young child voice now, by the way, if you like it. So I tried to find my mom, but turns out she was like taking a walk or something. Yeah, I couldn't see out of my right eye for 10 minutes. If I tried to open it, it would close again because it would hurt too much. But yeah, that's pretty much why I hate sports. I mean, there's a ton of other reasons, but this is the one that started it all. So now we're on to the next story. We have about seven tales today. It's like 7 tales. That sounds ominous. So let's go with that. Sledding, an innocent, fun pastime in the winter. Fun. I love sledding. That's not sarcasm. Sledding's fun. Sledding is fun. Like, to be honest, sledding is fun. But if you like sledding, I have one very important piece of advice for you. Do not, under any circumstances, sled at night. I'm gonna let that sink in. Don't sled at night. So, we were up at my grandpa's place. He's got like a cool place. It's like a farm. I think that's the most information you're gonna get out of me about my personal life, is that my grandpa has a farm. But a lot of grandparents have farms, so that's cool. But anyway, he has this huge hill. We go sledding on it like every time we go there. And so we're there, and we had sled, and then like at night, my grandpa was like, "Hey, anyone wanna go out and sled some more?" And I was like, yes, cause that was fun. So we take like a tractor thing, and it has like a headlight so we can see. So I go at the top of the hill, and I got my sled. There we go. We're all set. We go. I slide down the hill, and snow is cold. And at night, it's colder, and it gets sharp. So here I am, in my one source of protection, on a bed of spikes. That's the metaphor here. And I hit a bump, so I flail out my arms. So I flail out my arms to like steady myself, but then my hands just get like shake. I could be like, ah! And then the sled totals, and I was in pain. I mean, I didn't like break anything. It wasn't serious, but when you think about it, you got these like tiny little ice spikes at a high speed at night. It's already cold, and you got these spikes like shing, 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 and it's like, ah. I need to hurry this up. I don't want to make this too long. But anyway, yeah. Then I was like, this can't get any worse. So we were walking back, and then I tripped, and I skinned my knee. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to bed. And so I did. Now, if you pay close attention to my videos, or are just one of my friends in real life, you will know I despise cheese. I'm gonna let that sink in. Don't judge me. I just don't like it. I like some people are like, well, it's been so long since you tried it. Well, that's actually not true, because I was forced to try it a while back. Like 2 months ago. So, this is probably one of the origins of why I hate cheese now. Because as a young boy, I liked cheese. I don't know why. Like, I don't judge me for my psychotic young actions in liking cheese. But anyway, yeah, so I was eating some mac and cheese, and also some baked beans, and they were right next to each other, and I decided to take a scoop of mac and cheese mixed with baked beans, and I ate it, and then I died. Should I stop using that gimmick? Yeah, let's stop using that gimmick. So yeah, I didn't like it. Next tale, the horse. Majestic. Equus something or other. Wonderful place. I mean, what? Horses aren't a place. Horses are cool, is what I'm saying. The one thing you, like, don't do, I've heard, is that you don't go behind horses. Because if you make a sound, they're gonna kick. And horses run. And that takes a lot of leg strength to run. And so if you get kicked by a horse, like, ER, get out. Here we go. We're get in the car, ER, right now. So, back to the farm. Let's just say I was like probably five. I'm gonna say 5, so I'm gonna be like, Hi, I'm 5, and I am here. But anyway, so I don't remember why, but I think I was told to go get something, and there was a horse, and I walked behind it, and they're like, run! I mean, no, wait, no, they weren't. That's stupid. No one would tell me to run if I was behind it. They were like, dude, get back here! Ah! No, he's gonna die! And I'm just like, what? And then I realize I'm behind the horse, and I'm just like, ninja mode activated. So I start to come back. I think, yeah, I come back, and I'm like, and guess what? I survived. Yay. Now, these next stories, are not going to be able to be accompanied by pictures except for the last one. Because, let's just say, when I was getting pictures for the other ones, I was like, okay, I'm gonna try and do a picture of this. I took one look, and it was way too gruesome. It was, no, like, I am protecting you, children, because the worst sight that a young person can see is a caterpillar. If you know me in real life, or pay close attention to my videos, I think I've mentioned it in a video before, I am deathly afraid of caterpillars. You can ask me why, I'll say I don't know, and then I'll follow up with these stories. Welcome to Caterpillar Trauma Session. I added the session, and trademark. It's trademarked now. It's trademarked, okay? So, yeah. So, these are gonna be the last few stories, and so I'm gonna try and make them quick. But, let's see, flash to the past. I don't remember my exact age, but I'm gonna say the ages of 3 to 7. I'm gonna call it 3 to 7. We're walking down a bike trail, and it's cool, and we find a dead caterpillar in the road. It was a woolly bear, if you're like a caterpillar expert. I don't know why you would be, just, it was a woolly bear caterpillar. So, of course, my family, being my family, they're fun, they're nice. It's just, we all kind of have to touch it and feel how fuzzy it is. That was not a good day for me. So everyone takes their turn touching it, and then it comes to me. And I go in to touch it, but then I realize something very, very important. This caterpillar in the road, in the bike trail, it wasn't dead. And it had had enough of being poked. So he whips around and bites me. Now, like, you're like, well, caterpillars eat plants. They wouldn't bite a human. Well, I got another story for you. I got 3 more stories for you, my boy. Caterpillars, they're evil. Butterflies, they're good. They've matured. They've left their villainous ways. But caterpillars, no, those are the ones you gotta watch out for. So, a while later, so the sort of thing I could tolerate with a caterpillar is we signed up for this thing where they ship us some caterpillars and a butterfly sort of container thing, and we like get to watch them as they like grow into butterflies. And it's like, it was cool. We did it for a few years. Then there was a year we stopped, and here's why. So the caterpillars start off in this like sort of glass jar thing, and they have this like floor made of like weird yellow like food stuff for them to eat. So they're like, nom, 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 nom. They're, like, for years they'd been doing that, but this bunch was psychotic. They went like, I'm gonna try and like reenact this in like what they would be thinking. This food, we are walking on it. It is unhealthy for us. We are caterpillars. We have the rights to eat what we want to eat. So, let's stop eating this yellow stuff. Well, Bob. Yes, Fred? What else are we gonna eat? That is a good question. So they all like, I don't know what they did, but they went on strike from eating the yellow stuff, and as time went on, they kind of killed each other and ate each other, and I watched it all because I would watch them every day. They would swarm around one with their little fuzzy bodies, and okay, I'm not gonna freak out. This is the most legitimately scared you've seen me in a video, by the way, just even remembering these things. So they would swarm around one of them, and it would try to escape, but then they would just like maul it. So if you still think that caterpillars are nice after this, no. And if you're like, well, it was because they were in a contained environment and they didn't like the food they were eating, well, I got 2 more stories for you. One of them is answering your question. The other one's just another caterpillar story. Inchworms. For a while, this was after the woolly bear incident, but before the cannibal caterpillar incident. So I had a babysitter, and she was like, "Let's go outside." So I was like, "Okay," and so we found an inchworm, and I was like, "Is it a caterpillar?" And my babysitter was like, "No, inchworms aren't caterpillars," and I was like, okay, and looking back, and it's like, you lie. But anyway, we played with it. I think I named it. I don't remember what I named it, but we played with it. It would crawl around in my hand, and it was we were having a good time. And then my mom got home, and I was like, look, I have a friend. And she was like, that's cool. And then the inchworm apparently, I don't know why, it was a sudden outburst of anger and emotion, probably. That's my theory. But the inchworm walks towards the edge of my hand, bites me, then jumps off my hand and plummets to its death. Welcome to Trauma 2018. Trademark. So our final story today, the video is getting a little long. I hope you like this though. Like, I'm kind of liking it. Our last story was brought up only a few days ago at school. Somehow the topic of Fiddlehead ferns was brought up. And if you don't know what a Fiddlehead fern is, I'm gonna show you because I can have a picture of a fern, not a caterpillar. These, my dear viewers, are Fiddlehead ferns. And I had stated that I had a traumatic incident relating to Fiddlehead ferns. Now, it's not really the ferns that get me. I just have a general avoidance of them, and here's why. Back in the days of my youth. Again, we're talking like they're around the same time as the other ones. We had like a lot of Fiddlehead ferns in our backyard, like tons, like forests of them. We'd call them the fern forests. And I remember I liked running through them, having a wonderful day, running around outside because I was active then. Now I'm not. But anyway, so what happened was one day I was like, I'm gonna go prance through the fern forest, guys, and so I run outside and I go, and then I stop and I freeze and I like start screaming and I'm okay, calm down. Woo! Reliving trauma is not a good idea. You shouldn't do it. There's like 800 to 1,000 caterpillars just feasting in the fern forest. They're just like that's the sound they'd be making if I was that small. Because they were just running this thing. And I just run inside screaming. I'm like, nope, I'm done. Like, nope. And the fern forest was gone that day. And it never came back. And even if it would, I wouldn't have gone in. Ever. Well, I hope you enjoyed this different kind of video. Sorry I haven't been doing any gaming videos for a while. That'll be coming soon. I haven't done gaming videos in 2 weeks. That will be coming back soon in just a minute. Just bear with me. This is the last non-gaming video I'm gonna do for now, unless Scott Coffin does something. But if you did enjoy this different kind of video, please be sure to splash the link onto the like button, consider subscription, maybe share this video with your friends, and if you are enjoying my videos, gaming or otherwise, and would like to know when they are next uploaded, please feel free to notify yourself about when it next gets uploaded by hitting the notification bell next to the subscribe button after you subscribed, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!